gosh, okay, so do you not look at the screen and your mouth just starts watering when you look at the most delicious Prairie Grove Applewood smoked spiral cut ham. This is a delicious ham that is smoked over real hardwood for 5 hours. It's 100% all natural, vegetarian fed, uncured pork that has no fillers, none of the things that we don't want to eat, no antibiotics, no artificial growth stimulants, no chemicals, no nitrates. It's gluten-free. It's nothing but the most delicious mouth-watering ham, and you're getting 8 to 9 pounds of it today for the lowest price that we have ever done. I mentioned this is the Today Special too on HSN2, so today is your opportunity to get this home. The normal HSN price is $90. It's normally $89.95. Never before has this been marked down this low. You're saving $24 today. It's $64.95, and at that, it's on 3 flex. So it's $21 and change for you to get this home. Now, I mentioned that we have a very special guest that is going to tell us all about Prairie Grove. You may know him as the host of this show.
You know what? Let me tell you that when they asked me, they said, would you mind doing this? I was like, are you kidding me? I absolutely love these hams, and I'm very picky about hams.
Are you?
You know, well, just what goes into them, you know, and one of the things that I love about this ham is it's completely all natural. There's no nitrates, there's no nitrites, there's nothing, there's no preservatives in here. A lot of the hams on the market that you see when you go to the big regular grocery stores are filled with water. A lot of them don't even use real smoke. They use what we call liquid smoke to get that smoky flavor. Yeah, liquid. Yeah, how's that made? It's a big kettle. It's like a Harry Potter thing.
Smoke into liquid.
No, you want to use real wood, and that's what this is. So all natural, 100%. They're vegetarian fed. It's uncured. Because I don't want that stuff in my body. You read that, you hear about it all the time. There's no antibiotics. There's no artificial growth stimulants in here. There's no MSG. It's just all good ham. And when you think about that, I mean, that's where the flavor comes from. That's why it's amazing. And you hit it right in the head when you were like, Bobby Ray's buying them. Almost every host here that I've talked to, when we found out the price that we got on these, $64.95 is a giveaway. And this ham, well, let me show you exactly how it comes, and then we'll show you how much you get and all that great stuff. So when you buy it, it's gonna come shipped, okay? It comes with its little glaze pack inside. Now the glaze is basically brown sugar, it's cinnamon, it's cloves, it's spices, it's oranges. Go ahead and pick, sweetie. And then also oranges. What you do is you put this in the oven at about 325 to 350, put the glaze on top, and just let it sit. I like to do it for about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, and then let it come out, and then just let it rest. And then you can eat it at warm to room temperature throughout the day. It's fantastic. This is half the ham. We actually took half the ham off the bone to show you how much you get. So with an 8 to 9 pound ham, you're easily gonna feed 4 to 6 people, hungry people. So all right, let's open it up. So we've taken it out of the oven. It's all sliced already, so you don't have to deal with that. I love the fact that each one comes on the bone. So, and I'll just pull a few pieces away just to show you.
You see all the juice falling out of this ham.
So there's a bone in the center right there, and that's what you're looking for. Because remember, the bone adds flavor. Whenever you can get anything with the bone, because all the, you know, the good stuff is down there inside the bone, the marrow, all that stuff. It actually goes into the meat, and you get that great flavor. I want to pull out a piece and then cut it and then give one to Carrie.
Yes, just look at how delicious that is. I love that you taste nothing but the most delicious, all-natural ham, and you're not eating the nitrates and the chemicals and the things that we don't want to eat. There's also something very amazing when you pick this up today. Prairie Grove is an incredible company. When you pick up your new ham, Prairie Grove is going to donate $2.50 for every single one of these sold to the Veteran Farmer Coalition, which means you are going to be helping farmers, veterans that are returning from service when you pick up this delicious ham today. It's huge, and we're showing you some moving images of that. So you're doing something amazing. You're feeding your family with something that's not full of all the stuff that you don't want to feed your family. And at the end of the day, what matters is it is so delicious. You're gonna have this for dinner, and then you're gonna slice it up and have sandwiches the next day. Because it's 9 pounds.
Listen, for $64.95, I want you to think about this for Easter, okay? So that's to serve 6 people in your family are going to get fed ham for $64.95. You can't go to a restaurant and get 2 people fed for that amount of money. Not only that, you get the bone after. So I've made lentil soup. You can make pea soup. June, who works with us here, she puts it in a whole thing of beans, and she puts it in a slow cooker for 2 days. brown sugar, molasses, all that good stuff, and you can make the best baked beans you've ever had. So good. Get it now. As Carrie said, you know, you're not only helping out you and your family and giving them something really good for them and good to eat, but you're also helping out those farmers and veterans who worked, you know, they work so hard for us throughout our years and our lives and all that stuff. A couple of things that we made with it, because there's a bazillion things you can do with ham once you have leftovers. You can make a really nice high-protein salad. We just did cannelloni beans and ham in there. You want to do a quiche? We did a quiche with asparagus and cheese and all that yummy stuff.
Big chunks of that ham.
Here it is laid out. Here it is just laid out in a platter. You can make sandwiches with it. Of course, as I said, you can make soups. You can make virtually anything. That's great with red beans and rice. This is the Applewood, which, by the way, I think is the best way to smoke hams and bacons. I think Applewood is, so it provides a great smoke and a little bit of sweetness to it. That's what's used. So you see exactly what's going on when it comes to the curing of your ham. And by the way, what they actually use is celery juice. Celery juice is a natural way to cure it. So, and because celery has natural nitrates in it. So that's the way to do it without adding chemicals to it. But it still comes out what we call uncured because it's not using an artificial way to do that. But you get great flavor. Look, as I turn the ham to the side, you can see how much you get here. I'll turn it so you can sort of see the side view. You get a boatload of ham, and this is easily enough, as I said, to serve probably 6 people in your family. Get it home. You can, put it in the fridge, have it on Easter Sunday. And then make the soup, make the sandwiches with it. In fact, you want me to make you a little sandwich? Let's do a little sandwich.
You don't need to ask.
This is my favorite sandwich with ham, which is just a little mayonnaise on one side. And then a little mustard on the other. A
little Dijon mustard?
Yeah, and if you have like brie or something, that's not going to kill anybody.
Yeah, do we have any brie around here?
No, sorry, I don't have any. No, sorry, I didn't do that.
I'm a little let down, right, but it's still going to be amazing.
You know what's nice too? You don't have to trim off. There's fat in here, but it's the yummy, tasty fat. It's not like when you buy a ham from the store and you get it home and it's got the big lines of grizzle all over it. If you look at the pockets, and let me pull this meat off, and you see the pockets of meat. That's how, this is like the 5th ham I've done. Each one is like this. Very minimal fat in between. You need some fat because that's what gives it the flavor. Yeah. But slice after slice, look at these huge, look at this. Yeah, look at that.
Delicious.
Oh my gosh.
It's delicious. And it's funny because, we were mentioning that other hosts and so many of us are ordering multiple of these because it's normally $90. The lowest price I've ever seen this marked down to is $79.95. So $64.95 for a fully cooked 8 to 9 pound ham to be delivered to your door is obviously just such a huge value. But Bobby said something that I've said before in the past, that a million of us have said before. I don't really like ham. I can eat like a few pieces of it, and then I just don't like it. But I love Prairie Grove, and it is because it tastes so natural and delicious. It's not too sweet and overbearing. It is. Did you take half the sandwich and eat it though?
Yeah.
Look, it gave me half.
I'm not doing this unless I get to eat.
Okay, and again, not only are you getting the most delicious ham of your life sent to your home in time for Easter, you're also doing something amazing because for everyone that's sold, Prairie Grove is giving $2.50 to the Veterans, Veterans Coalition. So you're doing something amazing for our veterans. And we want to tell you more about that. So take a listen.
I was the first female ever in the history of their grant program to be awarded. Matthew and I were at a point in our planning and our moving forward that I was literally at my wit's end. I did not know how we were going to make it the next step. They gave me that call. It brought tears to my eyes to know that somebody believed in me and believed in my family and my dream to make something better.
All right, so let me show you, again, one more time, what you get when you order this. You get the ham itself. You also get the little packet, which has got, it's the best glaze I've ever had on any ham. It's so good. We don't talk enough about the glaze, but the glaze is fantastic as well. So when you get the ham, I'm gonna take the cover off. This is how it'll look. It'll be inside its foil pack. You're gonna lift the pack off, and this is how your ham will look when you get it, because it's gonna be refrigerated, and so what you're gonna wanna do is that's when you take your glaze and you cover it, and be really liberal with the glaze. I think I still have those funny teeth in my mouth. With the glaze, and hit everything, and then about every 20 minutes you wanna hit it with the glaze again inside. And what you do is just do it like this, and then once you get that glaze on, take the foil, tent it over it loosely, just like that, and then put it back in the oven, just like that. You don't want it to dry out, so put it in there, and remember, it's about 325. I would say if you're gonna use it for Easter. You could probably put it in, if you're gonna serve Easter dinner at 4 o'clock,
Yeah.
I would put it in at maybe 12 or 1, put it at like a lower temperature, like 275 or 300, and just leave it in there for a couple of hours. And when your guests get there, then take it out. Because ham, believe it or not, is so much better when it gets to like room temperature. You can really taste the great flavor.
Yeah.
So you don't need to keep it warm all day, that's all. And then leave it out and people can just use it buffet style. It's so great. There's a great shot of one we also cooked. And you can see how much ham you get here.
Yeah.
Listen, I know we don't have a ton of these to go around, and I know with the FlexPay 2165, actually it's on 4Flex if you've got an HSN credit card, so there's no reason not to get it. You know, when you go to the regular store, you're kind of rolling the dice because you don't know what's going to be inside.
Right.
These guys, and if you haven't heard about them, go to their website, Prairie Grove Farms website, because it explains where they come from, what their mission is, the methods that they use. I don't know about you, but I don't. As often as I can get away from preservatives, I don't like I go to a health food store now and I get as much natural meat as I possibly can. I try to get stuff organic. You know, what goes in is what comes out. So if you care about you and your family, and then also about making a generous donation to this great cause, it really is worth it. This price is not going to last, as we said. Carrie was right. It's $69 and change. We're doing it at $64.95. To feed a whole family of 6?
Yeah, it's normally $90,
Yeah.
so $64.95. 3 flex of $21.65. This is a today special. It's a today special on our sister network, HSN2. So this is a today special price. It's just for today, guaranteed to be at your door in time for Easter. If there's any left, you're gonna make the most amazing soups and quiches and so many delicious
Yummy.
recipes. Guy, thank you.
Hey, you know what?
so
I'd do
much.
anything to hang out with you, Carrie.
It's because there's ham.
I'm coming
here.
back at 3 o'clock to hang out with Bill Green.
Oh, well, then I
What are you
don't
gonna
feel
do?
special anymore.
You're very special. It's early. I wouldn't get up this early for Bill Green.
You wouldn't?
No.
Liar.
Just
All right,
Carrie.
thank you.
Leslie and you, that's it.
Okay.